Alrighty, men and women, we're back continuing our discussion on nucleic acids. So we're going to talk about the elements of nucleic acids right now and also discuss just the monomers of nucleic acids and so on and so forth. So we got an exciting little video here for the elements of nucleic acids. So nucleic acid, they are an organic macromolecule, so obviously they do contain carbon and hydrogen, but they also contain oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. So they always have carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. They may contain small amounts of other elements as well. But nucleic acids are amphipathic. Please tell me you know what that means. So amphipathic has polar and non-polar regions, but nucleic acids are in fact mostly polar, but they do have some non-polar regions. So nucleic acids are amphipathic, but they're mostly polar. So nucleic acids, we already discussed what polymers are. So they're repetitive chains of a bunch of repetitive units form a polymer. So the repetitive units are called monomers. A bunch of monomers combine together to form one big ass polymer. So the nucleic acids are polymers of nucleotides. So monomer of nucleic acid is nucleotide, and if you want to think of it in comparison to our protein discussion, the nucleotide would be synonymous to the amino acid of a protein. So a bunch of amino acids combine together to form a protein, a bunch of nucleotides combine together to form a nucleic acid. So nucleic acids are chains of nucleotides, simply put. So a bunch of nucleotides bound together forms a nucleic acid. So nucleotides, all nucleotides are composed of a pentose sugar, so that's a 5-carbon sugar, and a phosphate group is bound to that, and also, so it goes phosphate group, bound to a pentose sugar, and then bound to that pentose sugar is a nitrogenous base, which is just a base that contains a nitrogen. So there's 5 nitrogenous bases. There's 2 that are purine, they're called. So purine are 2 ring structures. That's just adenine and guanine. And pyridamine are single ring structures, and there's 3 of these. There's thymine, cytosine, and uracil. So the purine and pyridamine isn't as important as remembering and knowing the adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine, and uracil. In our future discussions here, we're going to discuss more about DNA and RNA, but in this episode, we really just want to know that the elements of nucleic acids are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, also maybe some others. Nucleic acids are amphipathic, but mostly nonpolar. Nucleic acids are polymers composed of chains of monomers that are nucleotides. So a bunch of nucleotides bind together to form a nucleic acid, and all nucleotides which formed or bound together to form nucleic acid. One nucleotide is composed of a pentose sugar. Attached to that is a phosphate group, and also attached to the pentose sugar is a nitrogenous base. And we'll learn more about those very soon.